welcome back to another episode of Movie Madness Monday. I am your host, Mr. Movie Madness, and as you can tell, I have a different special guest with me today. Go ahead, Diego!
Hi, I'm Diego, and, here I am on the show. Really excited to be here. I love movies. I've loved movies ever since I was a little kid, and, here I am at the Art Institute of Tampa, studying to what will hopefully become a really successful career.
Same here. I have shown him what I do with this thing that we do here that I've shown you guys. But today we're looking at a movie that you all have seen the teaser to yet last week, Unforgettable.
Yeah.
Without further ado, why don't we just jump into the trailer?
Something. I was really very scared to meet you.
Me?
Yes. Gorgeous and talented. And your connection with David. You know, there was a time when I thought we were on the road to getting back together. And then I met you.
Say hi to Julia.
Hi, Julia.
Hi, Lily.
Say bye to Mommy.
My sweetheart.
You'll get used to Tessa. She's adjusting too.
I know she's Lily's mother, and of course I respect that, but it feels like I'm stepping into her life.
It's not easy, all this change. I get it. Don't worry. In no time, you will be back with Mommy. How well do you really know Julia?
You are a survivor, and what happened was not your fault.
I only had David and Lily. You took everything away from me.
Who sent you flowers?
What do you mean there's no record of who sent the arrangement?
Take a deep breath. No one knows where you live.
Goodbye.
You're worthless, Julia. You will always be worthless. Are you threatening me?
Yes, I'm threatening you.
This is my life. It's mine!
By the way, before we continue, not a sponsor. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. We're seriously just drinking this because we need to cope with what we just watched.
Yes, and you probably need something to cope with what you just watched.
Something a lot stronger, like whiskey or something.
Yes.
Oh my god. My initial thought is this movie was probably written by someone who's going through the exact same situation that Katherine Heigl's character is going through. It just seems like someone made a movie about what they want to do with their ex. And look, I might just be reading too much into this. It just seems like it's not. I honestly don't think it looks good. I think it looks like just another one of these movies about relationships that they're kind of like with psychos, people with anxiety issues and people who go through trouble coping with relationships. Like the movie When the Bough Breaks, I think it was. The movies like The Loft. It looks a lot like one of those movies that looks really good and then it just isn't. It's probably going to be horrible, in my honest opinion.
Well, another thing to kind of probably help with the director or producer whoever thought of this movie, maybe he was doing this as a way of giving initial of a lesson to people. Like, this is what not to do with your ex is.
Yeah, it could be a warning. It could be. It definitely has that extreme situation where, like, let's say if someone breaks up with you or you break up with them and they're really not going to take it laying down. They will go to extremes to make your current girlfriend or boyfriend's life horrible, just the worst relationship that they've ever had, and try to make it out to seem that you're the problem.
Just so they can get back to you.
Yeah. That always works.
So a lesson be learned to those viewers out there. If you have an ex, no.
Yeah. Just cut that off completely. All the Marvel shows that are on Netflix right now.
We got Luke Cage, Daredevil,
Jessica Jones, and
that,
Iron Fist, and The Defenders, which is coming out later this year. Yeah, Rosario Dawson is turning out to be a great actress. She does a good job. She looks like she's doing a good job in this movie. It's just the movie around her, I think, is going to put a strain on her acting because when a script is bad enough, it really puts a strain on your acting. It really does.
That's actually been a bust for many actors in the past.
Yeah, it's ruined a few careers.
So let the lesson be learned about the exes, about the actresses being in terrible movies. But hey, at least she's got one thing to look forward to: The Defenders.
Yeah, that's going to be the saving grace for her this year. You know, it's kind of a funny thing I noticed. Actors who know they're usually going to be in a bad thing are usually in a much better thing later on in the year or earlier on in the year to make sure that that's kind of like the backup. So if like one flops, the other one at least makes them look a little better. Yeah, it's just one of those things.
Kind of like what Ryan Reynolds did. Sorry if I'm bucking too many bones here with the whole Green Lantern thing and the Deadpool thing.
Yeah, he needed a comeback because he was already in a bad thing with Deadpool in X-Men Origins, which let's not talk about that again. But yeah, he definitely needed another chance at being a superhero, and he's in Deadpool. He clearly showed that he was good, and I really like him.
Well, that is all the time we have for today on this show. Thank you again for being a part of the show.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me on here.
Perfect, man. If you would like to see him once again, let me know in the comments. Would you like to be on the show again?
Hell yes.
All right, well, maybe you will be singing like him a lot, or not. Thank you all so much, and see you next time on the next Movie Madness Monday. Talk to you later, guys.